welcome to another guitar channel. Another guitar channel is a channel for all those guitarists who cannot play the instrument but they love to turn the knobs. And today there is a box with 4 knobs, so there's lots of knobs to turn. I like it when it's like that. CaLine CP40. It is preamp, D-box, DI box, direct box for the acoustic guitar. Of course, it's not for the acoustic guitar, it's for electroacoustic guitar. So if you have the instrument with preamp here and with jack here, so it changes your unbalanced output from jack from the instrument into the balanced output for the XLR cable, which is well liked by the acoustic guys with the consolettes, so they prefer those kinds of signal, and they prefer to connect stuff with you know, with this sort of cables, so like the microphone cable. So then you got it here. On the other side you got like the other side of it and actually you can enjoy the better sound. What is it making for you? It's making for you the better grounding, which will cause you having less hums and buzzes from your instrument, and the interference with the other signals on the mixing control will be more controlled. So actually it's not gonna make noises. And most of the direct boxes, DI boxes, D boxes are just a box where you put one side into and then goes out with the other. Some of them may be active and they will have like a switch or something. That one is very, very active, because like I said, there's 4 knobs that you can actually use, and there's 4 knobs that actually you can turn, and there's 2 buttons. Let's go and see what it is. I don't know why they put it like upside down and the input's not here like in the normal effects and output's not here like in the normal effects, but you know, CaLine did like they wanted. It's their idea. But actually then you have input, then you have output for the jack, which you can use to connect your own monitor, to connect your own amplifier, to connect your tuner, for example, or you can as well use it with the other DI box and some kind of effects, and you can have a stereo mode. Then you got the main output here, which is balanced output. Oh, it's even written here, balanced output, true story. So it's XLR, and that's the one that you go into the mixer. Then you got the input knob here, which will control the gain, the sensitivity of this effect, and actually will make you having the signal not distorted, so there will be no peaks in your signal. If there is peaks, you got a LED here, which will be like red when it's too much and blue when it's almost too much, and it will have no light if it's really okay. So it's when it's coming to blue, that's good actually, yeah. So you can control it. So you got one control here, and of course you got a control on your guitar. As you can see, for example, in my guitar there is no EQ, there's no equalization, so actually I cannot change any kind of frequencies here. I got only 2 buttons for phase and contour, which are quite an EQ, but it's limited with what you can use. So when you got this CaLine DI box, you got bass and treble, which you can control, so you can communicate with the guy behind the console desk, and actually he will tell you what he needs more and when it sounds good, and actually you can trust him. And you can create a good sound of your guitar without interfering with the other instruments, and actually without any kind of noises going off. I don't know, like if it's too bassy or too trebly or something like that, you can control it, and those controls work quite well here. And actually I would be very honest with you, and I need to tell you, they work quite well, and actually you know, I was a little bit surprised even how they can affect the sound of my recording. Then you got two buttons here. This one is called anti-feedback, and it's connected with this little knob there. Actually when you put it like on, it will cut some of the frequencies which are mostly causing the feedbacks on the stage. So the guitar will like gain all the stuff from the outside, and it will start humming and making noises. So with that you can actually control it a little bit. Sometimes people buy it like a separate effect. Sometimes they have it in the preamp of the instrument. My guitar still doesn't have it. So actually it's very, very useful. If I use it like on the loud stage, then I can adjust it as well, just to cut the feedbacks out. To some point it doesn't even change the sound of the instrument. Of course, if you turn it really loud, because it's a filter, it's a equalization filter, it will change the sound of the guitar. But still you can adjust it with those knobs as well. And if you got your acoustic guy working with you, you can sort it out. Then you get another button here, which is Treble Boost. It's called Treble Boost. To be honest with you, I don't know why they called it Treble Boost, because for me maybe it's not the enhancer in the way that the enhancer works, but actually it gives more body to the instrument. It works separately from those, so actually you get one equalization here, and then you can switch that on, which will give you a little bit more of the signal. And for me that signal was very, very good, and actually the whole effect sounded the best with this on, and the guitar was having more life actually into it. The chassis of the effect is fully made of metal. All the sides looks quite sturdy and actually looks quite okay. You can hear plug your what is it, power supply, and actually you can power supply, you can supply the power to it. And then if you don't have a power supply, the producer giving you this sort of cable, and you can use a battery on this side. Just put it here, and you can use a battery as well. Hello. So actually that's what it is. I was surprised how it sounds, and actually I was really enjoying the way it works, and actually I think it's a very, very useful stuff. As far as I know, CaLine effects are not so expensive, so actually, you know, very quite affordable, but the quality is okay. I've recorded it using my guitar here, which is Samick electroacoustic guitar, GA100 SCEN. I like this guitar. It sounds good, and it's a little bit smaller, so you can add a little bit of the body with the treble boost and with bass. And it sounds good actually, and actually I always use it for my acoustic tests. I've recorded it straight into the computer through the interface, and actually that's what it is. So it's exactly like you would do it on the stage. Of course, when I mentioned recording, you can use it for your recordings as well, and actually you can use it at home for, you know, to record the guitar, and actually to enjoy the control of the sound here. Well done, CaLine. I'm hoping you're gonna send me some more effects to test, because all the ones that I had already, good.
you.